I know some people who don't like me personally in my city of Auckland, and unfortunately I'm everywhere, and yeah, it sucks to be them. I don't pay attention to what anyone else says. I just focus on what I want to do. Quote from Ali makes sense to me now. Like, I'm the greatest. I said it before I knew I was, and I was saying it way back then, but didn't care if people believe me or not. I just said it because it made me feel great. It's all about how you see yourself. What anyone else thinks. I'm not trying to pander to anyone. I'm not trying to make anyone my friends or be the, hey guys, like me. I don't care, honestly. Even when I walk out, I'm focused on me and my team at the back. I don't care about anyone, because they're fickle. At the end of the day, they're fickle.
I've seen it so many times. When you see one of us rising, you want to tear him down because you feel inadequate and you want to call it humble. I am extraordinarily humble, believe me. But you'll never know that because you never get to know me. Understand this, if you see one of us shining, pump them up, embrace them. Because if they win, we win. If I win, you win. Understand that. We've been doing this for so long. You guys have no idea. You're just welcome to the party. We've been doing this for so long. Like I said, way back, we've been wearing New Zealand on our back all over the world. We have other people coming to our shores and UFC Auckland, and we're gonna defend the land. You know what I mean? We love a good fight. This is part of the culture. Straight up. I mean, we're a country of a warrior race, the Modi. This is part of our culture.
Growing up in Nigeria was, for me, a blessing, you know? As an adult now, I realize how good I had it back home, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And people, you know, as a young person or a small boy, you kind of think, if I go over there, it'd be awesome, it'd be cool. But now as an adult, I'm like, man, I'm trying to go back home now. I never really had to struggle, really. I was kind of spoiled, to be honest, because my father was very well off. My mom, they had a lot of businesses. They, you know, worked for some big companies. I'm moving to New Zealand. It was culture shock, definitely, because everything looked like how things look on TV, like in a movie. You know, you see houses with chimneys, like things like that. I was like, yeah, that's what Santa Claus goes down. Culture shock mostly was realizing that being black was a problem. You know, people would just try and be mean to you for no reason. A lot of that happened through most of high school as well. And that's kind of, I guess, my desire to want to defend myself came from, was I hated feeling vulnerable in any situation. And I hated feeling it's to prove to myself that I'm stronger and I'm smarter and I'm braver than I am. Because back then, like when I used to get bullied, I'd be shaking, my knees would be shaking. Now as I'm older, I realize it's just your body preparing for war. It's adrenaline surging through my adolescent body, and I didn't know what to do with it. Those same feelings still arise. Like I get the butterflies and I get that feel. I don't shake that much anymore. I know how to control it now. And it's not like controlling because I'm scared. It's controlling my adrenaline, controlling my flow. Because I know a lot of fighters, even at the highest level in the UFC, a few fighters who won't sleep the night before a fight or 2 days before a fight because they just in their own head. I've done this for so long, man. My body just knows conflict now, so I'm like, all right. And when I'm backstage, when I start to get my hands wrapped and I can feel the nerves come through, I just breathe it away, control it like a flame. You fan it properly. Because Jackie Chan for me was the guy. Everyone, Bruce Lee is a legend, don't get me wrong, but Jackie Chan was my Bruce Lee because he made fighting seem cool and fun and funny, and he played with it. He was playful. Those are the kind of fighters I like. It's all energy at the end of the day, so I still love that feeling. Just imposing my will on someone else, even though they're trying to impose their will on me by trying to take me down. I impose my will on them by letting them not take me down. You know when they say mothers can lift up cars? Yeah, that's real. Wrestling happens way before you engage in a clinch. It happens with the footwork, and I have some of the best footwork in the game, if not the best footwork in the game, so yeah, I'll take it to my coaches and my training. We're not one of these gyms that after I finish my fight, I'll like 2 months on a holiday and then go chill at home, and then when I get a fight, I'll come back to the gym. Their body on the line for us to get us ready for this thing. I have to do the same thing to give my body back to them, to help them get ready for their fights, no matter if it's on the amateur circuit, if it's on a B-League show. Or mainstream, the people, even some people still get fooled by Hollywood, you know, Rambo, Terminator, guys with big muscles. And because I'm so me, I'm just me. I don't try and be anything else. A lot of people can relate to me. And even those who can't, those who don't like me, they're still gonna watch because they wanna see me fall. So it's gonna shoot my stock up all the way.
So for me, this really isn't for me. This is for like the young generation.
Tracks I haven't heard in so long, like on my old phone, so I kind of hacked into this part of my mind, and yeah, it was beautiful. It was time to make a change. A quick one I can say is neighbors, or like people being accessible about a new property that's not accessible. I mean, imagine if you have to take your work home with you and everyone constantly comes to your house or drives by your house yelling praises, but you're like, dude, there's babies sleeping next door, you can't be coming in here. I like being a man of the people. Like when it's open workout, the fans are there, yeah, I'll give you as much of me as you need. I will take my time, but unfortunately, you know, I don't have all the time in the world. But when I'm in my zone, when I'm by myself, when I'm in my introverted self, don't come to my place and me, because I don't like to bring my work home like that. When life puts a lot of pressure on you, it's forcing you to make a change, and if you don't, you're gonna just stay stagnant and die. You don't evolve. So when it happens suddenly, but before that there's a lot of pressure, outside pressure, and then you're forced to make a change. And then when it happens, it's almost like euphoria, like bliss. For me personally, everyone's is different, I'm sure. But I feel like a vessel, and whatever is giving me that, the messages, the feels, I just roll with it. I never try and question it, because after my first one, I started trusting my instincts more, my gut instinct, because they're there for a reason. We don't use them as much because we're in this technological world and whatnot, but we're still the human animal, so you have to trust your instincts and just never fight it, just go with it all the time. And you can just tell when life puts pressure on you, you feel like you're under so much stress and you just want to, like, it's life trying to force you to make a move, to adjust, to move forward, and it can make you move back. A lot of people fall back, but for me, I had to move forward from that pressure, so I did. It depends on you, really. It depends on what you want to do. Like, a lot of people, even in entertainment, like music, acting, and sports, they fall off because they stop staying true to who they are. I'm very good at balancing these kind of things, and I've already taken one step and other steps as well. I can see how easy it was for certain people to fall into this trap, this Hollywood trap, you know? So yeah, it just depends on you and how you take the messages you're receiving. For me in life, it's gonna propel me forward, not just in fighting, but in life.
The black kiwi's gonna fly all day.